Hey friends, welcome to PRENATAL Yoga. My name's Kristen, and today I'm going to do a standing prenatal yoga flow for you designed around your second and third trimester. I am currently in my third trimester. So to get started, you're going to need your mat and 2 blocks. And let's place those blocks at the top of our mat. And then come to the middle of your mat, bring your feet baby distance apart. Release our hands down by our sides. Inhale, arms sweep overhead, palms come together. Exhale, hands to heart center. Release your hands down. Take your hands to your hips and then step your right foot behind you. Bring that right foot out to the left. And then take your hands together, interlace your fingers. Inhale, press your arms forward and then up. Exhale, side, then over to the left. Take another inhale. Exhale, release your hands. Take your foot behind you and then step forward to Tadasana. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Let's take our hands to our hips, step our left foot behind us and then out to the right. Interlace your fingers and stretch your arms forward. On your inhale, reach up. Exhale, side bend. Another inhale. Exhale, release your hands to your hips. Step that foot behind you and then forward. Release your hands to your sides, Tadasana. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Release your hands. Let's walk to the top of our mat. So I have my blocks on the high setting. And we will start our flow. Bring your feet baby distance apart, hands to your hips. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, hands through heart center. Let's take our hands to our hips and then step our right foot back. Coming into a high lunge, square your hips towards the front wall. Back heel reaches for the mat. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, release warrior 2. Spin that back foot to the mat. Collarbone spread, wide bend into your front knee. Inhale, arms reach up, straighten that front leg. Exhale, come back, warrior 2. Inhale, come up. Exhale, release warrior 2. This time, cross your arms in front of you and then parallel your feet coming into star pose. Palms touch together, hands to heart center. Let's place our hands on our thighs, turn our toes out. And then bend into a goddess squat, swaying side to side. Just breathing here, see if you can tuck your tailbone a little bit. Use your inner thighs to support you. And then press into your feet, coming back up. Arms reach overhead, hook your thumbs. Turn your back toes in slightly, front toes face the mat. Release warrior 2. Hands to your hips, let's spin on that back foot. Inhale, come up, high lunge. Exhale, hands to your hips. Look forward and then step your feet to the front of the mat. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, hands through your heart center. Hands to your thighs, bend your knees, hands to the blocks. Let's heel toe our feet a little bit wider. Then release our head down and sway your hips from side to side, bending into one knee and then the other one. Inhale, halfway lift, heart reaches forward. Exhale, fold. And start swaying again. Inhale, halfway lift, press into your blocks. Bring your hands to your thighs, press into your feet, come to stand all the way up. Inhale, arms reach overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. Let's heel toe our feet underneath us. Bring our hands to our hips and then step your left foot back. Sending that heel towards the mat, bending into your right knee. Hips are squared towards the front wall. Inhale, arms reach overhead. Exhale, release, warrior two. Bringing that back heel to the mat. Spreading your collarbones wide. Use your inner thighs to support you. Inhale, straighten their front leg. Arms reach up. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. And then cross your arms in front of you. Parallel your feet, coming into star pose. Hands to heart center. Hands to your thighs. Turn your toes out. Tuck your tailbone as you sit into your goddess squat. Moving side to side. Maybe taking some shoulder dips if you'd like. Inhale, find length. Exhale, right shoulder dips. Inhale, come up. Exhale, left shoulder dips. Inhale, come up. Exhale, right shoulder dips. Inhale, come up. Exhale, left shoulder dips. Inhale, come back to center. Press into your feet. Come all the way up. Arms reach up, hook your thumbs. Turn your back toes in a little bit. Front toes towards front edge of the mat. Release, warrior two. Take your hands to your hips, spin on that back foot, coming back to that high lunge. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, hands to your hips. Let's step it forward. Tadasana. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, hands come together. Let's take our hands to our thighs, bend our knees, hands to the blocks. You can heel toe your feet a little bit further apart. Let your head drop down as you rock your hips from side to side. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Let's rock our hips one more time. Inhale, halfway lift. Bring your feet a little more underneath you. Press into your feet. With your hands on your thighs, come all the way up. Inhale, arms sweep overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. Let's take our hands to our hips. And you can take your feet as wide as the mat and then just start to make some hip circles here. Going one way. And then the other way. Maybe your hips don't lie and you can move them however you want, whatever feels good. Figure eight, circle them. Whatever is fun for you. Let's come back to center, heel toe our feet a little bit closer. Inhale, arms sweep overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. Let's take our hands to our hips and then step our right foot back. Inhale, come up, high lunge. Exhale, release, warrior two. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, warrior two. This time we're going to cartwheel our hands down to the blocks. And then just come for a low lunge. Inhale, heart reaches forward. Exhale, straighten that front leg and fold over for pyramid. See if you can square your hips a little bit. Bringing your left hip back and your right hip forward. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, pyramid. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, pyramid. Let's walk our blocks around, bringing our Feet parallel. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold on down to wherever is comfortable for you. Take your hands on your blocks and lift up halfway. And then walk your blocks over to the right and fold over. Full inhale, full exhale. Inhale, come up. Let's walk our blocks over to the left. And then fold over. Full inhale, full exhale. Inhale, come up. Walk your blocks back to center. And then turn your toes out. Bring your hands to your hips and come up for that goddess squat one more time. Swaying side to side. Let's take our hands to the blocks and then walk back to that low lunge. Take your blocks on the high setting, step forward. Forward fold. Rock your hips from side to side. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, hands to your thighs, bend your knees and press all the way up. Inhale, arms sweep overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. Let's take our hands to our hips. We're going to do it on the other side. So let's step our left foot behind us. Our heel is reaching towards the mat. Hips are squared towards the front wall. Inhale, arms reach overhead. Release, warrior two. Inhale, straighten up. Exhale, release. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, released. Let's cartwheel our hands down to the blocks, coming into our low lunge. Heart reaches forward. Inhale, stay here. Exhale, straighten that front leg and fold. Inhale, straighten. Low lunge. Exhale, straighten your front leg and fold. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, straighten and fold. Then take your blocks and walk around for a Prasarita Padottanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold on down to wherever is comfortable for you. Inhale, halfway lift. Walk your blocks over to the left. Exhale, fold. Full inhale. Full exhale. Inhale, let's walk our blocks through center and to the right. Exhale, fold. Full inhale, full exhale. Inhale, come up. Let's walk our blocks to center. And then turn your toes out. Bring your hands to your thighs, coming back to that goddess squat. Rocking side to side. Tuck your tailbone. Inhale, get length. Exhale, right shoulder dips. Inhale, come up. Exhale, left shoulder dips. Inhale, up. Exhale, right shoulder dips. Inhale, up. Exhale, left shoulder dips. Inhale, back to center. Take your hands to the blocks. And then let's walk ourselves around to that low lunge at the top of the mat. Take your blocks on the high setting. Step forward. Release. Do a forward fold. Rocking your hips from side to side. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come up, bring your hands to your thighs, press into your feet, arms reach overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. Release them down by your sides. Heel toe your feet a little bit closer. And then bring one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly, and close down your eyes. And take a full inhale and a full exhale. We'll end practice here. And thank yourself for taking this moment to do something good for you and your baby. The light within me honors the light within you too.